There is nothing more important than the safety of our children. We must keep them safe and provide them with the tools and knowledge to keep themselves safe as they grow into responsible adults. They are our responsibility and they're our future. Welcome to Coffee with Alain. This morning I'm going to talk a little bit about keeping our kids safe. Regardless if you're a teacher, a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, somebody that just is involved with kids, it's all of our responsibility to keep kids safe and to help them grow and learn so they can keep themselves safe when they become responsible adults. They really are our future. And even if they don't listen to us all the time, even if they don't practice the safe habits that we share with them and try to teach them, we have to keep at it and do everything we can to keep them safe and to help them grow into safe, responsible adults. I have one of my Rocky cups this morning. This is a brand new cup. I just got it a couple weeks ago when my daughter came home from Philadelphia, where she's going to school there at Penn. Knows I'm a Rocky fan, so she brought me a new Rocky cup. And having a daughter in college in the 6th largest city in the United States, which definitely has some bad areas, I'm hoping she remembers some of the things I've been trying to teach her and continue to try to teach her on staying safe. Fortunately, Penn Police Department is the 3rd largest police department in Philadelphia. Or in Pennsylvania, obviously it's in Philadelphia, but it's the 3rd largest police department in the state, Pennsylvania. And the campus is pretty safe. They have a very heavy police and security presence. But there are neighborhoods in Philadelphia not quite so safe. And one of the best things that I can tell her and the police tell her, don't go to those neighborhoods, right? We need to have situational awareness. We need to have common sense, and we need to choose where we go and what we do and with whom. One of the basic lessons that I teach everyone, that's important to teach our kids too. Making the correct decisions, the best decisions, the wise decisions that will put us on a path towards success and keep us out of trouble. I feel very fortunate that my daughter has not gotten into trouble growing up, and now she's in an Ivy League college. So hopefully some of the stuff that I was trying to share with her and encourage her with when she was younger worked, and it paid off because look where she's at now. But regardless of how old your kids are, where they're at, what choices they've made, as parents, it's our responsibility to continue to do things to keep them safe and help them grow and be safe on their own. And it doesn't stop when they turn 18, doesn't stop when they turn 21, doesn't stop when they turn 30 or 40 or 50 if we still have kids. We're always going to care about them and love them and be concerned with their safety and do everything we can to keep them safe and provide them other means to keep themselves safe. How can you do that? And I share an awful lot of resources here on my websites, my blog, my podcast, my YouTube channels. I'm creating new resources that I'll have in the future. So sign up for my mailing list at enjoylifesafely.com and you'll get information about the new things that come out, as well as tips and things that I'll be sending out through email when I get the email newsletters going back up. So you can sign up there. Jason Brick, Safest Family on the Block. A lot of good material on keeping your kids and your family safe. And it's not all about stranger danger, right? I did a video years ago about it's not just strangers. There are good strangers. There can be bad strangers. We don't want to make our kids afraid of all strangers, when in reality, a lot of things, bad things that happen to kids don't happen by strangers. They happen by people the kids know. Very sadly, it's sometimes family members or counselors or teachers or people in programs that should be caring for our kids, and they're preying on our children. That's why it's so important for organizations like the YMCA, rec centers, church organizations, all these different places that have people that work with young kids do strenuous and serious vetting to make sure that everybody working with our kids are not preying on our children, which has happened way too much. And that's why, as parents and people concerned with the safety of our children, we have to build those relationships where they can talk to us about bad things that might have happened to them. They don't want to hide them and be shamed for them. We need them to be able to know that they can talk to us about those things so we can get them the counseling and help that they need to get through it. And the people that do the preying on children can face the consequences, get locked away where they belong, where they can never hurt another child. So we have to be aware of all of these kind of things, not just the strangers out in the bushes, but we need to monitor our kids and watch for these other signals. We need to be able to recognize behavior differences and if something's maybe wrong and help them with that too. So we need to look at all elements of safety. When they get old enough to drive, we need to make sure that they're learning to drive and they're safe drivers, not texting and driving, not drinking and driving, not driving with so many friends that are distracting them that can cause an accident, which happens way more often than people think. You know, we worry about the drinking and driving. Now we worry about the texting and driving. But there are other distractions we need to be aware of as well to make sure that our kids are as safe as possible out on the roads, because way too many people are hurt and killed on traffic accidents. Kids, young people are hurt and killed with traffic accidents, boating accidents. Different things happen. Little kids drowning is a real big one. We need to be aware of all of these different things, keep our kids safe, and give them the tools and provide them to keep themselves safe. That's why I strongly encourage swimming lessons at a young age. It's a life skill that can also save a life. So this is just a quick reminder. Most people know this, but sometimes we forget about it, or maybe we're not as vigilant as I would like you to be, or Jason Brick would like you to be. But we want to do the best we can to keep our kids safe. It really is important. So Rocky and I are going to sign off with just one last request. Keep your kids or any kids that you're involved with safe, and help provide them with knowledge and tools to keep themselves safe as they grow. I will be back tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic Monday. Make it great. We'll see you then.